To you, William.
Well, thank you, Fred, back on the other side. But here it's chilly, man, the weather. But we're braving all this because we made a promise to the viewers of TV47 that we are going to give them a better coverage, blow by blow, in the best way that we can. And that promise we have kept, and we will continue doing that. Interesting, this is where the whole conversation will be taking place. Already seats are well arranged. You can see some reserved seats for ambassadors, the diplomatic corps, the development partners, principal secretaries, cabinet secretaries, the president, the deputy president. We are expecting the deputy president. We're also expecting each and every part and parcel of the national government to be joining the other 47 governments, that is the devolved units, to be part of this conversation, a great conversation. I've seen on this other side the U.S. Embassy, which is among one of the diplomatic corps and also the development partners for the counties. It is asking a very critical question. Why Africa? Why Kenya? Why counties? Quite a question, and all this is going to be answered in the next 3 days starting today. And here on TV47 we are going to be giving you those details because they matter to you as a citizen in each and every county that you come from. And already the stage is set, as you can see. The final touches that are being done, the lighting, I can hear the sound check, mic 1 2 1 2. That means any time from now we are going to have the panelist. As you can see, the seats have already been arranged. The podium is right there. This is the main auditorium with a capacity of more than 5,000 people in this huge dome tent. All that will be happening here, and TV47 is right here, foot on ground, all hands on deck. Since Monday, we have been bringing you details on what will be happening, what is happening, and what is expected to be happening here in Uasin Gishu County. Quite a lineup today, and these are the things that I will be following up on to ensure that you are keeping tabs and also brought up to speed on what is happening here in Uasin Gishu County. Remember, this is the 8th Devolution Conference and the first biennial Devolution Conference to be held here in the great city of Champions, County 027. We're expecting President William Ruto to officially open this particular discourse matters devolution, and we're also expecting President William Ruto to lead the planting of trees on the other side of Uasin Gishu town. And also we're expecting quite a number of panelists, as you have mentioned, Fred. We're expecting a great team of panelists, including the governors to be part of that panel. If I could get the correct details on this matter, today is quite being the day, the first day to be having this conversation. Quite a number of issues will be taken through. I can see with the program that has been shared by the Council of Governors. Quite an interesting day today, being Wednesday. We are expecting the Council of Governors to be taking through issues strengthening effective service delivery in the counties, whereby we're expecting Governor from Nyeri, that is Mutahi Kahiga, to be part of the panelist to be discussing this matter. And also we're expecting that is Senator Julius Recha Murgo, who is the chairperson Senate Standing Committee on Labor and Social Welfare. We're also expecting Ambassador Salma Ahmed from the Commissioner Public Service Commission. We're also expecting Honorable Philomen Sabulei, Chairperson County Assembly Forum, to be part of this discussion. Quite an important discussion, because take note that some of the functions have been devolved. Remember, we are talking of health, we are talking of agriculture, we are talking of matters education, that is the ECD, the early stage education development. These are some of the functions which have been devolved to the counties, and these will be important talking points here in this particular conference. Also, we're expecting them to discuss, remember, it is 10 years of devolution, the theme being the past, the present, and the future. So we're expecting them to be talking about long-lasting solutions to the matter devolution, some of the devolved functions. All these will be happening here, and do not tune to any other place, because TV47, the home of untold stories, will make sure that you get all these details true to our name, that all the 47 counties and all the devolved units, they matter to us as a station, and you'll be getting these details because they're important to you as a viewer, and it is a promise that we made to you. But as you can see, once again, everything is set. Everyone is set. Some of the delegates have started streaming in already, taking their seats. Those are live pictures from one of the main auditorium, a dome tent here at Uasin Gishu. This is the Eldoret Sports Club. There you have it, sitting down, perusing some of the dailies that are being supplied to them. Also, final discussions here at the front of the auditorium, where you're having some of the organizers talking through on what should be expected to ensure that everything runs smoothly. Those are live pictures from you, coming to you. Seats are arranged very well. Those are some of the officials at the planning committee having the final discussions. There you have it, live pictures from Eldoret Sports Ground. And this is to ensure that matters devolution are well discussed, well talked through. All these for the importance of you, Mwananchi. Remember, it is the 10th year since devolution, courtesy of the 2010 Constitution, and matters devolution will be taking a center stage here at Eldoret Sports Club. But I'll take it back to you, Freddie, from this particular end. Remember, we are also keeping tabs on these matters. Before I bring it to you, Fred, maybe as you can see, already some of the vehicles are coming in. Remember, this is some of the delegations which are expected here. Let me take you through Fred, let me take you through, and also our viewer. Apart from the panelists who are expected today, we are also having key speakers. The conversation starting as from 10 a.m. Remember, this will be live here on TV 47, and some of the keynote speakers will be having Right Honorable Tony Blair. Remember, this is the executive chairman, the Tony Blair for Global Institute, quite fundamental and a key figure to be part of this conversation. Also, we will be having later in the day, we'll be having quite a number of people. I just want to go through the names because this is important to you as a viewer. This is important to you as an electorate, as a resident from whichever county that you hail from. Also, later in the day, and as promised, this will be coming live to you here on TV 47. We'll be having the U.S. ambassador to Kenya, that is Meg Whitman. He will be around to be dissecting through these matters at devolution. We also will be having Peter Ndegwa, who is the Safaricom Chief Executive Officer. Githenji Gitahi, Amref Health Africa Group. Remember, health is one of the devolved functions from this area. And quite important, talking of Ambassador Meg Whitman, a question from the U.S. Embassy. They have asked, why Africa? Before I come to you, back to you, Fred, the U.S. Embassy is asking, why Africa? Why Kenya? Why counties? This is an important question, and we're expecting all answers to be deliberated from this particular auditorium at the center, at the heart of the Eldoret Sports Club. Back to you, Fred Indemoli.